Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent and the most merciful. Dear students, welcome you all in Pakistan International School Taif Virtual Learning System. How are you, students? I hope all of you will be fine. Today is our 17th video lecture for grade 7 students. I'm Mrs. Rosia Imran, your mathematics teacher. Chapter number 5, we already started. You know that chapter 5, exercise 5.1, we already done. Today we are going to start new exercise, that is exercise 5.2. In exercise 5.2, according to scheme of study, first 3 questions are included. Question number 1, 2, and question number 3. In each question, from part 1 to part 4 included, means that in question number 1, part 1, part 2, 3, and 4 included. Similarly, in question number 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4 included, and question number 3, 1, 2, 3, and 4 included. Now come to the first question. First question is find the square root of the following numbers. You have given number in the question and you are going to find the square root. Square root, you know that this is the symbol of square root, this one. This is the symbol of square root and its value is 1 over 2. So to find the square root, the value which is given, you have question, find the square root of the following number. So you write that number inside the square root and then you factorize this number into prime factors. When you factorize 4, you know that it is 2 multiplied 2. So when you factorize the number into prime factor, so you know that 2 is present how many times? 2 times. So you can write it 2 power 2. Why 2 power 2? Because this 2 is present 2 times. Therefore, we write it power 2. And now this power 2 and under root, this square root, this square root value is 1 over 2. So this square root and this power 2 will cancel with each other and we get answer 2. You can check your answer with your calculator that you find it correct or wrong. You can't do it directly from the calculator, but you can check your answer. How? You take the square root of 4. This symbol will be given in your calculator. You press this symbol. This one symbol will be given in your calculator. You press this symbol and then inside that you write 4, you will get the answer 2. How you will get the answer 2? By taking the prime factors of the number. When you take the prime factor, you factorize 4, 2 into 2. So 2 is present how many times? 2 times. So 2 power 2 and the square root value is 1 by 2. 1 divided by 2. So 1 over 2 and this 2 will cancel with each other and you get the answer 2. Now come to the next question. In next part, you have given 9 square. Square is already given. So no need to factorize this 9. Directly you find the square root of this 9. You write this 9 square inside the square root. Square root value is 1 over 2. So square root and this power 2 cancel with each other and you get the answer 9. Now come to the third part. In third part, you have given 36. So you factorize 36. 36, you know, 6 multiply 6, 6, 6 is 36. If you are not going to, if you are factorize in prime number, again you will get 2 multiply 2 multiply 3 multiply 3. So 2 power 2 and 3 power 2 and powers are cancelled with the square root. And 6, 6 is 36. So 6 power 2. 6 power 2, this power 2 and square root cancel with each other and you get the answer 6. So this is the way to find the square root of the given number. So you can find it in other way by taking this prime factor of 36, 2 multiply 2 multiply 3 multiply 3. So it will be equal to 2 power 2 and 3 power 3. So the answer will again 6. So in the second way you can also do it. Now come to the next part, the fourth part. Fourth part is 25 power 2. So means that no need to factorize this 25 because already power 2 is given. So directly you take the square root of 25 power 2. Square and square root cancel each other and you get the answer 25. So these four parts included in your scheme of study in question number 1. First part, second, third, fourth parts are included. Now come to question number 2. In question number 2, you have given, in question number 2, you have given that find the square root of the following number by prime factorization. Means that when you have mentioned in the question that you solve it by prime factorization, then you can't solve it by this method. In this question, they didn't mention that you solve it by prime factorization or by simple factorization. So you factorize it simply 6 6. But when the question is that find the square root by prime factorization, so you must find the prime factors. First part is 144. So first you factorize 144 like this. So you know that at the end even number, so divisible by prime number 2. So we started from the smallest prime number. If it is divisible by 2, we check it. So we divide it by 2. If it is not divisible by 2, then we check it with the next number, next prime number, that is 3. If it is not divisible by 3, then we check it with 5. So here 2. So with 2, 2 sevens are 14, 2 twos are 4, 72. Again with 2, 2 threes are 6, 1 carry it become 12, 2 6 are 36. Again with 2, 2 ones are 2, 1 carry it becomes 16, 2 eights are 16. 2 nines are 18. So 9 is not divisible by 2. So by 3, 3 threes are 9, and then with 3, 3 ones are 3. So prime factors of 144 are these. You write it here in form of row. 2, how many times present? 1 2 3 4. 4 times present, so you write 2 4 times. 1 2 3 4. 4 times you write 2, and 2 times 3 is present, so you write 3 2 times. And you know that they are given in form of pair. So you draw this line which show that 2 into 2, 2 into 2, and 3 into 3. So now you take the square root of 144 and square root of the prime factors of 144. 2 into 2 means 2 power 2, 2 into 2 means 2 power 2, and 3 into 3 means 3 power 2. So this power 2 cancel with square root, this power 2 cancel with square root, this power 2 cancel with square root. So we get 2 multiply 2 multiply 3. When we multiply, 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. So this is the required answer. This is the way how to find the square root by prime factorization. Now come to the next question. Then find the square root of the following numbers by prime factorization. Now, next question is fourth part I solve here. The second and third part is your homework. You will do it by yourself. Sorry, this is second part. Third and fourth part is your homework. This one is the second part. This is not fourth part. This is second part. Second part is 256. So you have to factorize 256 in prime factorization. So 256 you factorize, look at the end again 6 even number, so it's divisible by the smallest prime numbers 2. So 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 1 carry it becomes 16, 2 eights are 16. Again with 2, 2 6 are 12, 2 fours are 8. Again with 2, 2 threes are 6, 2 twos are 4. Again with 2, 2 16s are 32. Again with 2, 2 eights are 16. 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are 4, and 2 1s are 2. So prime factors of 256 are how many times 2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 2. So 8 times 2, you write it here. When you write 8 times 2, you make pair by putting these bars. Pair. Pair means that two numbers combine. These two numbers and then these two numbers, then these two numbers. And so it will be, when you write it in the square root, so it will be 2 power 2, 2 power 2, 2. How many pairs we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 times you write 2 and having power 2. So power cancel with the square root. Each power cancel with square root. So we get 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 2. When you multiply, 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16. So this is the second part of question number 2. Third part and fourth part, you do it as a homework. In the same way, you factorize. Third part is 576. So you start factorization from 2. And fourth part is 324. Again, you start factorization from 2. And like this, you make pairs. And after that, you take the square root and pair. Each pair, you write it in form of power. And power will cancel with the square root. So you will get the number. Now come to the next question. Next question is, find the square root of the following fraction. Now the same way which we already done in the previous question, in question number 2, but here we do it the numerator factor separately, we take the square root, and the denominator square root we find separately. So look, the first part is 49 by 81. So means that we find the square root of 49 and then the square root of 81. Look, here they didn't mention that you find the square root by prime factorization. When it mentioned by prime factorization, so you must factorize the number by prime factorization, means by 2, you divide it by 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, like this. But if it's not mentioned that with prime factorization, then to find the square root, simply you take the numbers like this. Look, the factor of 49 is 7 sevens are 49 and 81 factors are 9 nines are 81. So 7 power 2 and 9 power 2. So these powers will cancel with the square root, because square root value is 1 over 2. So square and square root cancel, square and square root cancel, and you get the answer 7 by 9. Just like question number 1 which you done, but the only difference is that in numerator you have given a separate number and the denominator you have given a separate number. So you factorize both numbers, numerator and the denominator, and you write it in form of power 2, because the square root value is 1 over 2, so it will cancel with the power. Now come to the next question, that is fourth part. Second and third part you will do it by yourself. Second part is just like this fourth part, and third part is just like the first part. So you will do it. When you do third part, it will be 12 multiply 12 in the numerator, and in the denominator 13 multiply 13. And in second part, you first remove the decimal, and after that you find the square root of the numerator and the denominator. So here you have 0.0196. So for this, first of all, you remove the decimal. After that, you find the square root. When you remove the decimal, you know that for decimal 1, and after decimal you count digit, how many digits that number of zeros will come with 1. 1 after decimal, count the digit 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many zeros? 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now 196 in the numerator and 10,000 in the denominator. So you have to find the square root of this. How you find the square root of this? 196 is 14 multiply 14. 14 14s are 196. You can check it. And 100 multiply 100. How? Look, 100 having 2 zeros. And when you take the square, so it become 4 zeros. So 100 multiply 100 is the factor of 10,000. So you write it 14 power 2 and 100 power 2. Power 2 and power 2 cancel with the square root and you get answer 14 by 100. In the same way, you have to solve the second part and third part. In second part, first you remove the decimal, and then after that you find the square root of the numerator and the denominator, just like question number 1. And in third part, you have given 144 over 196. So 144 is the square of 12 and 196 is the square of 13. You can check it easily from your calculator that which one value multiply twice and you get that number. So you take directly 196 square root. When you get 196 square root, you know that it will be equal to 14. So 14 multiply 14. So this is exercise 5.2. In exercise 5.2, first question having 4 parts, and all 4 parts I already discussed in this lecture. So no homework from question number 1. And in question number 2, again you have 4 parts, first 4 parts, and first 2 parts I already solved, third and fourth you will do. And in question number 3, again 4 parts, first and last part, fourth part I already discussed, second and third you will do. Now come to the next exercise, exercise 5.3. Now here again you have to find the square root. Look, in exercise 5.3, all question, total 3 questions, all question 1 to 4 part, means 1, 2, 3 and 4 parts included, not all exercise. So question number 1 having first 4 parts, question number 2 having 4 parts, and question number 3 having 4 parts. So only these are included in your scheme of study. So question number 1, find the square root of the following by division method. Means that here not by factorization, you have not to find the factor, by division method. How can you find by division method? Remember one thing, when you divide it, first you make pair in this. Look, you have given 729 and pair you always start from your right hand side. When you make pair of 29, so it pair means two numbers. So 2 and 9 will come in this. 2 and 9 will come in this. And in the third, 7 is alone. So means that first you divide this 7. So how you divide it, you will not do it 2 3s are 6. Not like this. Same numbers you multiply. 2 2s are 4. 3 3s are 9. 9 is greater than 7. So 2 into 2. Same numbers. The same number which you divide, the same number should come in the quotient. So 2 2s are 4. So 7 minus 4, 3 will come, and 29. You in the division method of square root, a single number will not come down. The complete pair will come down. I say that first you make the pair. How you make the pair? From right side you will start 9 and 2. This is one pair and 7 is alone. So this is the other one. So 7 first you divide. So when you start divide, so you will divide it with that number which multiply with itself. Like 2 multiply 2. 2 2s are 4. So this is less than 7. But when we check the next number 3, 3 3s are 9. 9 is greater than 7. Therefore we leave 3 and we take 2. So the same number multiply with itself. 2 2s are 4. So 7 minus 4, 3 will come, and 29 you take it down as it is. So now this is 329. Now what will you do? This answer 2 will add in this, in the quotient. So 2 plus 2 you get 4. So 4 you get. Now this is 329. So when you multiply with 7, 47 with 7, you get 329. You can check it. Look, you can check it. 41 with 41, because 4 come from where? from this and this by adding these two. By adding these two numbers, 4 come. So with 4 you check number which multiply with itself. If you check 1, so 41 it will be 41 multiply 41, it will be less than 329. Then you check 42, 42 multiply 42, again it will be less than 329. Then you check 43, 43 multiply with 3, again it will be less. 44 multiply 4, again it will be less. So 47 multiply 7, you get 329. So 27 is the square root of the number. So this is the division method to solve the, to find the square root of the number. Now come to the next part. Next part is fourth part. Second and third you do it by yourself. Again 7056. I say that you will make pair from right side. When you make pair, the first pair is 56 and the second pair is 70. Now first you divide 70 by that number which multiply itself. Look, 7 sevens are 49, less than 70. 8 8s are 64, less than 70. 9 9s are 81, 81 greater than 70. So what you do? 8 8s are 64. So 70 minus 64, 6 will come, and this 56, the complete pair will come down. Now it is 656. So this 8 you will add with this quotient 8. So it will be 16. Now 16, with 16 you take a number. So when you take 161 multiply 1, it will be 161, which is less than 656. Then 162 multiply with 2, again it will be less. Then 163 multiply 3, again it will be less. Then 164 multiply with 4, you will get 656. So 84 is the answer in this way. So remember, when you find the square root by division, same number multiply by itself to find the answer of the, which completely divide by the pair. Come to the next question. Find the square root of the following fraction by division method. Again, we have to find the square root by division method, but numerator we divide separately and the denominator we divide separately. Look, numerator is 36, but 36 you will not do it like this, that 2 13s are 36. In the same way, when you find the square root, the same number multiply by itself. 6 6 are 36, 7 sevens are 49. So means that the square root of 36 over 49 is equal to 6 by 7. In the same way, come to the fourth part, second and third part, you will do it by yourself. So 729, again you make pair. The first pair is 29 and the second is alone 7. So first you divide 7. To divide 7, remember one thing, you have to multiply the same numbers. 2 2s are 4, 3 3s are 9. 9 is greater than 7, therefore 2 2s are 4. So 7 minus 4, 3, and the pair will come down, that is 329. Now 2 plus 2, what will come? 4. So with 4, you have to take one number and the same number you divided here. So 47 multiply 7, you get 329. So means that 729 square root is 27. For 1024, again you make pair. The first pair is 24 and the second pair is 10. So 3 3s are 9. 4 4s are 16, greater than 10. So 3 3s are 9. And 3 plus 3, what you get? 6. So with 6, you check the number which give you 124. So first 61 multiply 1. 61 ones are 61, less than 124. 62 multiply 2. 2 twos are 4 and 2 6 are 12. 124 you will get. So 729 by 1024 is equal to 27 by 32. So in this way you have to solve the second part and third part, because only four parts are included. Now come to the last question of this exercise. Again, in question number 3, only first four parts are included. Find the square root of the following decimal by division method. The same method. For decimal, you remove the decimal. So if you remove the decimal, how can you do it? Look, when you make pair, first pair is 29 and second pair is 05. Is it? So, and before this you have decimal. So you write 0 and then decimal. So 5. Second pair is 05. So 5 is 2 2s are 4. 5 minus 4, 1, and 29 come down. This 2 and plus 2, you get 4, and with 4 you have to check. First you write 1, 41 multiply 1, 41, which is less than 129, then 42 multiply 2, so that will be less than 129, then 43 multiply 3, you get 129. The same question you can do it in other way. You remove the decimal, you take the the square root by the division method, the numerator, and the square root of the denominator with the division method, and you will get the answer. Or you can do it like this, that directly you make the pair 29 and 05, and this 0 and decimal will come in the answer, and then 2 2s are 4, 5 minus 4, 1, 29 come down. You know that in division method, to find the square root, we take the complete pair. So this 2 and this 2 plus 2 is 4, and then multiply with 3. So you will get this 129. Now come to the second part of this exercise, question number 3. Again, you make pair, 25 one pair, and then 56 other pair, and then 1. So you know that 1 ones are the same number multiply with itself. 1 ones are 1. So 1 minus 1, 0. So the next pair will come, that is 56. You know that 1 plus 1, before coming this 56 down, you put the decimal in the answer. You know that 1 plus 1 is 2. So with 2, you take the number which give you 56 or less than, but the same numbers. Look, when we take 2 with 1, it will be 21. 21 multiply 1, it will be 21, which is less than 56. Then 22 multiply with 2, it will be 44. So that is less than 56. But when we take 23 multiply with 3, so 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6, 69, which is greater than 56. Therefore, we multiply 22 with 2, we get 44. So from 6 minus 4, we get 2, and from 5 minus 4 we get 1, and this next pair 25 will come down. Now this 2 will come as it is, this one 2, the second one 2, and this one 2 will add, it will be 4. 2 plus 2 4. And now again 24, with 24 you get 1, when multiply with 1, 241, which is less. Then with 2, then with 3, you will check that 245 multiply with 5, you will get this. So this is the square root of the second part. So in exercise 5.2, question number 2, only third part is the homework, and in question number 3, third and fourth part is homework. So you have to solve. And 5.3, question number 1, second, third part, question number 2, second, third part, and question number 4, third and fourth part. So these are your homework. So very easy, related to the exercise, no difference. Inshallah, you can easily solve if you try. So best of luck. Take care. Allah Hafiz.